Let's get this party started. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Simon Severino, your host. And today, our guest is LinkedIn Ads Pro, who founded b2linkedin.com, a LinkedIn Ads-specific ad agency in 2014. He's an official LinkedIn partner, host of the LinkedIn Ads Show podcast. He has managed among the world's largest LinkedIn ads accounts worldwide. He's a ginger and a triathlete. He lives in Utah with his 4 kids. And we will go deep into how you can crush it on LinkedIn, how to run LinkedIn campaigns, and AJ's 4 rules of using LinkedIn to capture premium audiences. Welcome, everybody, AJ Wilcox.
So excited to be here. Thanks, Simon.
Everybody is excited. And my first question, is LinkedIn still off in China?
Yeah, to my knowledge, it still is.
And, what's going on?
I heard a podcast interview with Reid Hoffman here recently, and he basically said, "Hey, it's a cost of doing business. You have to decide: do we value our privacy more, or having the members in China?" And he's like, "We had to value privacy." And so, yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. I mean, obviously everyone in China knows about VPNs. They know that they can still create a profile somewhere, list it as some other nation, and I'm sure they'll still be fine.
I see Chinese, everybody in every Discord group, Telegram group, talking about Bitcoin, which is also forbidden. So they will find a way. I agree.
Right. Yeah, totally.
It's just a problem when you build a business based on network effects, and then there is one less network going on. But
exactly,
the executive team is one of the smartest on the planet. They will find out. And what are you currently creating?
Right now, we're working on 2 big things. Number 1 is courses. I've wanted to create LinkedIn Ads courses for a long time, but there's just has always been some larger priority. Well, anyway, now those are finally getting done. And we're really close to being able to launch a new tool that I'm really excited about. It's a LinkedIn Ads grader tool. So anyone who's running a LinkedIn Ads account can log in, have it give them a grade of how they're doing in all of the different areas of their account, so that they know basically against benchmark, how am I doing as an advertiser? And then, of course, find areas for improvement. Those are my 2 big focuses right now.
I will out myself. I didn't like LinkedIn for many years. I was just using it, okay, you have to use it. I have a profile. Over the last months, maybe 3 months, I would say, I've become a huge fan, but just because I see our bottom line growing. And I don't know exactly what my team is doing, but it's really working, and it's LinkedIn. So now I'm a fan, but I guess many listening right now, is this show even relevant for me? So who should even really focus on LinkedIn and who shouldn't?
So LinkedIn in general, like the organic platform, I think anyone who's in business, especially if they want to grow their business over time or grow their career, should be in LinkedIn. Very small exceptions here. Like, for instance, my own father, he came to me, he's now retired, but he came to me about a year before his retirement and said, "Hey, AJ, I know you do a lot with LinkedIn. I keep getting invitations from my coworkers. Should I be on it?" And I was like, honestly, I don't think you should. Like, you're a year away from retirement. There's no real point to it. But for basically anyone else who wants to grow their career, I'll share a secret with you. LinkedIn is the easiest network in the world to go viral on. And when you do, the eyes that you're in front of aren't 13-year-old kids or some other audience that you don't care about. These are all like high earners. They're super influential people. So like you said, I agree with you. LinkedIn's not a really exciting network. It's not one that you want to be a part of. But I think a lot of people are starting to see that, wow, when I participate, my bottom line is growing. It's a great network. It is the best network for growing business.
It is. I'm not treating it properly because I'm just doing whatever I want there as if it was, just talking to friends, etc. I guess that's not the right way to do it. But it creates a ton of conversations, a ton of attention. And of course, some of these conversations become projects. So you have
when you're saying that like you're doing it wrong, I totally disagree. I think you're doing it right. Like LinkedIn, we think of it as this network where you scroll down your news feed and you just see stock photo after stock photo and a whole bunch of companies that are super buttoned up and no one being authentic. So when you buck that trend, when you're posting something that is personal and authentic, it gives people a break from I'm at work, I have to be thinking about work things, but we're all people. We're all interested in things other people are doing and connecting with people. And I think that's why you're seeing your bottom line grow is you're treating it authentically.
When do people actually check LinkedIn? Is it on the job, off the job? Are there particular time slots or days?
Yeah, we see the highest usage tends to be on Tuesday mornings. And so in advertising, we actually get this data. We can watch and see what days are we receiving the most ad impressions and the most activity. And we find Tuesdays and Wednesdays, especially in the morning hours when people are starting to wake up and arrive to work, tend to be the best times. But everyone's audience is probably going to be a little bit different.
And would it be a good idea to have like a Tuesday morning show and say, hey, welcome to the Tuesday morning show. This is my topic. I'm the expert in this. And today we discuss this.
I think so, especially because you could use LinkedIn Live for that, which you might be using on this right now. But when it used to be that when LinkedIn came out with Live, there wasn't a link to join until you actually went live. And so people would go, well, I want to go live, but I can't warn anyone that I'm actually going to be going live at a certain time. And so you'd go live and it's just whoever happened to be online and see it at that time and happen to have a few minutes could log in. But now LinkedIn has allowed us to attach LinkedIn Lives to a LinkedIn event. So now you can broadcast it and say, on this date and on this time, we're going to be going live on this topic. And people can say, I'm interested. They can add it to their calendars. And then when you go live, you have quite a few more people who are expecting you to be there.
Two different schools that we had here. One school said, when you go live, pick one channel. It's either YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook. And the other school was, no, my goodness, go everywhere at once. And what does the data say about this?
Honestly, I wish I knew, but my personal feeling on it is if you have an audience that you've built and earned and they all follow you for a specific reason, it doesn't matter which channel you're going live on, you're reaching those people. So if I had, I've built up a list of followers on YouTube. And then of course I have our own followers on LinkedIn and maybe a few on Facebook or something. If I know I'm reaching all the same people, I would simulcast live to all of those networks. But if Facebook knows me for one thing and YouTube knows me for another and LinkedIn knows me for yet another, I think I would customize my live streams to each network separately. But at least the way that I've done it, everyone knows that I do LinkedIn ads. I'm a one-trick pony and I'm proud of it. And so all the networks I can simulcast live.
I didn't know that you're a YouTuber. I thought you are the LinkedIn guy. Tell us about your YouTube work.
Well, on YouTube, I decided early on that anytime I found like good information that I could share, I wanted to turn it into videos. And I did really highly produced stuff for a while. And now I realized that when you have to send it to editors and take 8 like messages back and forth to fix things, it slows down the process so much. So what I want to start doing on YouTube is little like, hey, I'm just going to record my screen. I'm going to be raw. I'm going to show you exactly like me inside of a LinkedIn ads account showing you what to do. And so I can get more content up there. But yeah, it's a YouTube channel that just, it supports everything else I do. And I'll post on LinkedIn about the videos on YouTube. And so you have the cross traffic coming from LinkedIn where they know me and hopefully subscribing over on YouTube as well.
Study this guy, people. AJ Wilcox. Go to his LinkedIn profile and study what he does, because mostly when a master talks, it's amazing, but what the master does is what you can directly learn from. And you have 4 rules. I want to hear all the 4 after one word from our sponsors.
Hey, if you love what you are hearing, you will love our free masterclasses. Go grab them at strategysprints.com. Avoid trying to do thousands of things that doesn't work. We have 274 templates for your business success. Reach your ambitious goals with one-on-one sprint coach. We double your revenue in 90 days.